Now let's go ahead and take a look at that surveillance video. It's now my understanding that we've got that. What you're going to see, and I believe the first frame of video here, it's very calm. You see a couple of people hanging out in Concourse C. They maybe think something's going on, but they're not exactly sure. And things go from 0 to 80 real fast. All of a sudden, you just see the wind coming through the concourse. You see debris flying through the area. And off in the distance, I believe you can see passengers at the end of the concourse who are waiting for an American Airlines flight. They're running to take cover. You see people, TSA agents running into the bathrooms. You see all kinds of garbage, ceiling tiles, just junk just flowing through there. Of course, and maybe Kent can talk about this, the wind tunnel effect that I'm sure, you know, an airport concourse creates when you've got a tornado taking direct aim on the facility. And you'll see additional surveillance tapes. Okay, here I'm told that you're now seeing the TSA agents as they're taking cover. They're running. You know, they're just as shocked as any of the passengers. What the heck is going on here? You know that there's a storm in the area, but you certainly don't expect a direct hit at the airport. And it's just one of those things you always think, this isn't going to happen here. And it did happen here.
And you know, when you see
and I don't know
that
what
debris,
you guys are seeing now, but.
And Chris, when you see that debris, right now we're looking at all this debris just going through the hallway like it is a wind tunnel. When you first see it, you almost think that it's someone's fast forwarding.
Exactly. I know, it doesn't even look real. But that is the video, and I don't know if some of that was sped up. I don't know how the surveillance cameras work here at the airport. And now I'm told you're seeing passengers that are running or taking cover. They underneath. And I've seen all of this video. I just don't have it in front of me. So you guys can narrate this better than I can.
Goodness.
And you have people who are at the airport. You hear these accounts of what was happening there. There was one person saying that the glass was hitting them in the face.
Oh yeah, and absolutely, and that's very believable because in fact when we were walking around Concourse C, you know those waiting areas, we've been to every, you know, you've been to any airport in the United States, you know what a waiting area looks like. All of those chairs are covered with shattered glass, tempered glass, which I might add, you know, the safety glass, thankfully, and not the glass that breaks into the big shards, or we would have had some pretty severe injuries out here last night, but thankfully that is safety glass.
There was a moment this morning, Chris, and I think you saw it when Maggie was reporting and they were beginning the cleanup efforts, and those laminated panes, you have two plates of glass, and then there's a real strong mylar material, I think, between them to keep them from shattering, and a lot like a car window or a windshield. And there were two guys trying to break out one of the windows. It was shattered, but it was still in place. And half the windows are out in that building. Two guys were kicking with all they had, hitting it with hammers, trying to knock it out. So you know how and you know what it took to get that out. I mean, we watched these two guys try to do that. It was amazing.
And seriously, think about that, the power of that wind. And you know, we're talking in EF3 now, Kent. I believe that's